everyone, welcome back. It's Tattimusprime back with another Transformers review. Today we're going to be looking at Siege Starscream. I like this. I missed out on the Impossible Toys Tetrajets, so this is like heaven for me. When I was a kid watching the cartoon, I always wanted them to release a Tetrajet. Didn't think it ever happened because of the logistics of doing it. And especially back then, it just wasn't possible. I don't mind the back. Yeah, you can see his chest. But it's not horrible. It's not a game breaker. It's got the afterburners there. And the 3 engines here. And yeah, people give it shit because you got the bottom there. The legs. And it's kind of a shell former. But what the fuck do you expect? What are they supposed to do with the fucking legs on this? You tell me how you would design this to where it would transform without being a shell former and without the legs at the bottom. That's all I got to say to anybody that bitches, moans, and complains about the fucking legs being on the bottom. Show me how you would do it. How you would design it to where it would transform and be good. I bet you can't do it. It's not a masterpiece, for fuck's sake. I don't mind the battle damage on it. I think that looks okay. The Decepticon symbol, I think's kind of in an awkward spot. I would have preferred if it was more on the wing, down in here, like G1. Repro Labels takes care of that. They also give it the top fin here. I was going to save this to do this review after I got Repro Labels so that I could do it the way I wanted with it all stickered up and tweaked out. But I've had this for a long time. I need to tell the story about this, how I got this. A good friend of mine, Cam, from Arbitrary Heroes, brain fart. Sorry, bro. It's been a fucking long night. I'm doing this at like 2 in the fucking morning. He did a 100 subscribers giveaway. And I entered. First time I've ever entered anybody's drawing ever. I've just never done it. And I won. I was fucking stunned. I was shocked. Very happy. Because I wanted this guy really bad. And I won this thing months ago. At least 2 months ago. 3 months ago. And I've been holding off on reviewing it because I was wanting to get the repro labels. Well, I talked to him. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I can't wait anymore. He said to go ahead and wait, but God knows whenever I'll get my fucking order placed for stickers. So, I'm going to review him now. And at the end of the channel, God damn it, at the end of the video, I'm going to put a link to his channel. You guys need to go check out Arbitrary Hero. It's a multi-channel channel. I don't know how to describe it. They do video games. There's like 5 people, and they all do different things, but they all come together on one channel and do their thing. It's really cool. They do video games. They do... Cam does Transformers. He does the Transformers card game. He just picked up some comics here recently, so he might be doing some comic stuff. I'm not sure. They do Dungeons and Dragons, which is amazing. I love watching that shit just because I used to play. I used to be a DM. It's a really good channel. You guys need to check them out. I'm sure you'll find something there that you like. So, let's go ahead and get this guy transformed. Yes, mine has the notorious... chest thing. I haven't seen one yet that doesn't, so the pin, they should have fixed that. I don't know why they haven't. There was a rumor going around that yeah, I'm just going to take it off. It's going to fall off anyways. There was a rumor going around that they were going to fix it when they re-released like Thundercracker and Skywarp and the oh fuck, what's the red one? Red Wing? But that was a no-go. That was just hearsay, rumor. Wishful thinking, as I like to say. It's an easy fix. With a panel nail, you can cut it and just drill out the gray here. Right here. There's a nub. That's where you want to drill it out so that the pin can go through. It's already through on the red. Yeah, you can see through it. You can see my hat and shit through it. It goes clear through, so that's not a problem. Just two little pins, and it's good. There is one thing on here. I've noticed that a lot of people aren't. I don't think they're doing it right. I transform it a little different when it comes to the head, and I'll show that when I get to it. It's something that, to me, it makes sense because it fills in a gap. And the chest piece, I have no problem in either mode. Once you get it transformed, there's not an issue. It's just the in-between getting from point A to point B that it has an issue. One thing I did notice when I got mine, I don't know if everybody else has the same issue. The fists, I'll show you. They weren't pushed all the way in on the mushroom peg. I had to do that, and it was not easy. But I pushed it all the way in and got it to where it lines up flush. And I haven't had a problem with it since. It hasn't worked its way loose or anything, so no big deal. But both of them were like that. They weren't all the way done. And I think it was because it was such a bitch to get it pushed all the way in by hand. It kind of hurt a little bit. But it could have been just mine. Alright. Here's the head part that we were talking about. Okay, you flip the head up. Then you have this piece right here on the back. Oh, let me get this tight fit there. Okay. Most people are taking this, flipping it all the way down and in. Try to get where I can see it. I don't do that. I leave it sticking straight out. Like that. And I'll show you why. When you bring these up to lock into his back here on these pegs, right there, and then they go in. Fuck, you can't see. I'll show you when I get it done. This is why I don't do transformations on my videos. My videos are long enough with me rambling on. If I were to fucking sit there and tell you how to transform the thing, it'd be a fucking hour long. Nobody wants to see it. Sit here and listen to me talk for an hour. Okay. Now, I have that locked in, and see that gray piece fills in that space that would otherwise just be a hollow gap in his back. It fills it in. And I think it looks a hell of a lot better like that. It just makes it look cleaner to me. One thing that I did do is I did take some nail polish and put some nail polish on the handles here. They were just a little bit loose. Nothing horrible. Just a little snug. I like everything to be nice and snug so that it holds its position. Now, he does have light piping, but man, it is shit. The plastic is so dark, and the screw takes up all the fucking spot that the light's supposed to shine in. So the light piping don't work for shit on mine anyways. If it does on anybody else's, yay, it doesn't on mine. The detail on it though, look at that head sculpt. I mean, come on. That is awesome. And I don't mind the battle damage on him. That looks good on that blue. I like it. twist out of the way there. I mean, he has really good detail. Got some of the battle damage on the knees. Or more of the shins. A little bit on the knees. It's just sloppily, haphazard thrown on there. But it looks great, man. I love this Starscream. He's fucking amazing. He's got the little Decepticon symbol there in the side of his wing. If I can get the light to shine in on it. Get the focus. Focus on that. Damn it. There we go. Both sides. Articulation. He has 360 on the head. Up and down. Arms. If you move the wing back, you can get 360. All the way up. Bend at the elbow. Rotation 360 at the elbow. Well, bicep pretty much. 360 on the wrist. The legs are really stiff, but man, you can get that awesome Starscream kind of a pose with the legs. They're fucking amazing. Kicks all the way back. And you can move the wing if you need to get more, but you really shouldn't need more than that. And the feet. Forward, down, a little bit of tilt. Not a god awful lot there, but enough. You can get some good poses out of him. I really, really love this figure. He's really stable because he's so stiff. The legs are really stiff, so you can support the weight really good. I do like how you can change the wings. If you want them just flat, you can have them flat. You can bend them back a little bit, which is what I do. Or you can even get some rotation like that if you want. If you want to have them arched back a little bit. I mean, you can do anything with this guy. That's what I love about him. He's so poseable. Bend it back a little. Great figure. And the cool thing I didn't show you because I didn't transform it into Tetrajet. I do like the spring-loaded action here. Whenever you transform him, it lets the leg fold in on itself, which is awesome. Really dig that. So yeah, Siege Starscream. Fucking love it. I definitely want to get Thundercracker and Skywarp. The Red Wing, it's growing on me. If I can find it for a decent price, maybe. It's not one that I'm actively seeking out. Ha ha ha, seekers. Ha ha, seeking. Yeah, bad jokes. Full of them. Alright guys, this has been Tattimusprime with Siege Starscream. Definitely suggest you guys pick this guy up. He's an amazing figure. It looks good in either mode. Of course, I normally display all my figures in their alt mode, their robot modes. But this one is good enough to actually show off in its alt mode. So, it's one of them that I might switch up from time to time. It's just a really good figure. If I could get a stand for it, I need to get a stand. A couple of them. You can get some really good poses with those. And it looked really good with the Seekers. Alright guys, this has been Tattimusprime with Siege Starscream. Till next time, rock the fuck on.